Hey friends, how we all doing today? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. We are going to be exploring the analytics page for my channel. I find this like really interesting. We'll get into it a little bit later, but we have some specific data and some not specific data. Obviously, my channel isn't huge. I have like 40 views, but it's still interesting to see what data YouTube gives to me, the creator, of you guys. So I thought, for full transparency, might as well show you guys what I can see on my end about you. So let's get into it. Alrighty, for full transparency, I have obviously looked at my analytics before, to see like which type of videos do well, which type don't do well, because I'm trying to find videos that are good for the algorithm, that maybe help boost my channel more, because obviously I haven't really hit the algorithm. But yeah, let's just look at this. My page, it's here. This is the basic default page once you log into YouTube Studio, and I can see immediately how my last video performed, ranking by views, so I can see in the first 22 hours that this React to Beyonce video did second well in that time frame. So Schitt's Creek did better with 10 views in that time frame. This did 7, 5, and then it keeps going down. I can see impressions click-through rate, which basically means how many people saw the thumbnail of my video versus how many people clicked on it. So 3.8% of people, when they saw this thumbnail, clicked on it, so it probably wasn't that good of a thumbnail. Average view duration, so once they did click on it, so they watched about halfway through the video, which makes sense, because that one was an amazing video, to be honest. I put that together in like 3 hours of filming, editing, exporting, and uploading. All in 3 hours, because I was just trying to get onto that as quickly as possible. Obviously, the editing was a little lacking. I noticed that on my end. I was like, oh, shoot, I forgot to do that. But yeah, let's move on to the content page, where you can see all my videos. This will be going up after this reaction, but I can see that I've already scheduled an upload for Schitt's Creek episode 2, because it seems to be doing better on my channel, because we can see from views ranking and from likes that Schitt's Creek is doing the best. Obviously, you can't see dislikes, but there's been none on my channel, so thank you guys for enjoying the content. But Schitt's Creek did number 1 in terms of views. Then it was first video, and then we have Beyonce, and then we have Software Gore. I was thinking that Software Gore would hit the algorithm and that it would actually do good, but no, it just did not do good at all. You can also see some more data points here, like these 2 videos won't have ads, obviously, because I'm not in a YouTube partner yet, but these 3 will, because they're all copyright claimed. This one you can see is also partially blocked, because Beyonce blocked their song in Russia, and so you can't watch that video in Russia. I'm assuming that was purposeful, because I was like, oh no, it was blocked, because this video, Schitt's Creek, to be honest, was a pain the first time I edited it. Luckily, it turned out pretty well for the channel, because it's my number 1 video, but I had to export that 3 different times, because I tried, because I included too much of the actual content in it, and so it just immediately got copyright claimed, which is fine, because I don't really care about that. The creators deserve their money. It was an amazing show. But yeah, they blocked it in both the United States and United Kingdom for 2 times where I edited and exported it and uploaded it, so I uploaded a total of 3 times. The 3rd time, luckily, it worked, and it was like, oh, we're going to copyright claim it, but we're not going to actually block it anymore. The 2nd episode, I cut more out, because I realized how difficult the first time was. Luckily, it immediately didn't get blocked, so thank God for that. But moving on, we can see my playlist here. Just a couple of playlists I thought for categorizing my videos and the video counts in them. And then moving on to the actual analytics page, I can see how many views I got, the watch time hours. So it's very interesting to me to see like watch time hours, because I'm like, wow, 42 random people on the internet have been staring at this face for 3.5 hours total. And that's really weird to think about. It is what it is. I can see my subscriber loss here, and then I can see your top content in the period. And so I can see the average view duration. So out of the number of views, how long do they watch? So I can see Schitt's Creek did really well with about a 60% retention rate. And I can show you more later, but it actually shows me a graph, which is really cool, of like when people clicked off. So I can see, okay, so I shouldn't do that, or I should do this. But then we have my first video doing 11, almost 12% retention. Beyonce being 40%, so that one was pretty good for retention, probably because it was a shorter video. We have Software Gore, which did terribly. Like I said, 1% retention, 6 seconds. And I spent a while editing that. That was like a 2.5 hour editing journey because I was like, oh yeah, this will probably hit the algorithm. Nope. Probably because Reddit is pretty saturated, so I just know not to do any more subreddits. At least you guys don't like them. And that's fine. It's a learning experience. All of this is. And where should we go next? We can either go to content or we can go to video. We'll go to content for now because we'll stay on the main analytics page. So if we go to content, we can see 42 views over this period. I can see how many views I got per day. So on Saturday, I got 5. Sunday 12, Monday 10, and then Tuesday, being yesterday as of time of filming, I'm filming this on Wednesday, would be 14 views. I can see how many impressions I get, so how many people saw my thumbnails, which is 164, which is very impressive because I'm like 164 people saw my thumbnails. Very weird. I can see how did viewers find my videos, so 64% of you guys look through YouTube search, which I kind of assumed would be the case. Then browse features, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Channel pages, okay. Direct or unknown, so if you got the link for somewhere or external, and it gives me this helpful little breakdown of, okay, so I had 300 impressions, 6.9% click-through rate, nice. 25 videos or views from impressions, and then they watched for 2.64 hours. So a lot of people watch my content, which is great. So we got our click-through rate, like I explained before, of the overall channel would be 10.4%, and then average view of the whole channel would be about 5 minutes in. So then we can go to the audience tab. So how many returning viewers there are, how many unique, basically everyone is unique because I'm a new channel and nobody has really subscribed yet except for my best friend. Fine, subtitle usage, which is interesting, subscriber loss, and then research is also an interesting thing. You can see I was researching this video because I can look up specific search terms and see how they do, how many people search for them. So I can see, like this video, for say, Analytics YouTube channel has a medium search volume, as opposed to YouTube channel Analytics as a low channel, or a low search volume, so I will probably title my video in a way that it hits the medium one instead of the low one. My viewer searches, I'm assuming that if I had actually more viewers, that would show me like what you guys search for here, which is really interesting. I didn't know I had access to that kind of information, but I do. But yeah, and then we can go back to our main tab here and we can go video by video basis. So let's start at my first video. Audience retention, this one doesn't have enough views for it to actually calculate. I can see how many watch time hours I got per video, so this one didn't do very well with 0.3, and then how many subscribers I gained from that video. I can see reach, so 32 impressions, 10% click-through rate, how they found my content, one person viewed through Twitter, how you searched for my video and how you got here, so American Reacts To is 50%, and then Why America is Terribly Designed reaction would be 50% of the audience from that video. I can see this little helpful breakdown here. We can go to engagement. We can see the average view duration for that video, audience, returning viewers, unique viewers. I would have like geography information about where you guys are from, age and gender if I had more viewers overall on the channel. But I cannot see that. Let's go to my number 1 video here, my second video that I posted. 24 views. Oh, this updated recently. And 3 hours. So people watched that video cumulatively for 3 hours, which is insane. So I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that video. I spent a lot of time editing it. But yeah, and then here, this is my little chart that didn't show up on the first one. So I can see exactly when you guys clicked off. So we can see at the start of the video, we have 113% of viewers, which is interesting. And then it drops off to 88%, and then 80, and then 69. Nice. And then we have a few drop-offs here, and then we have some major drop-offs, so I'm pretty sure this is the point of the video where I had to take it out because of a copyright claim, and so I did a little editor's cut where I explained what was happening in the content, and I see that a lot of you absolutely hated that and clicked off. Most recent reaction video, I didn't do that. I didn't explain anything. I just like cut out major sections instead of explaining what happened, because probably because a lot of you have already seen the content and so don't really need to get a recap of what happened. But so a lot of you clicked off there, but a lot of you still 56% by the end of the video, and then when the outro happens, dead. Which is fine, it doesn't matter. That's why I try to make my intro and outro really quick, because I know viewer retention is very important for YouTube algorithm. I can see the reach on this video, 200 people saw it, 8% click-through rate, 24 views from those clicks, 16 unique viewers, the traffic sources, this little breakdown here, what you looked for, which is apparently a lot. You can see Schitt's Creek reaction, Schitt's Creek or Schitt's Creek reaction without without an apostrophe. So if you added one or if you didn't, I can see who added an apostrophe, which is interesting. Engagement, so 3 hours, average view duration 7 minutes, so basically a lot of the video. And then watch time from subscribers, again, I just don't have enough data here for YouTube to give to me. But yeah, I think that's the majority of my analytics. But to be completely transparent, we can just see other things I have here. Comments, health review, no one has commented on my videos. Subtitles, I can see how many languages are in each video. Copyright, if anyone wanted to take down a video or if I wanted to, which, to be fully transparent, I'm not going to take down any videos. I'm never going to click this button because I don't really care if you use my content or not. Monetization, so you know I'm not monetized and the requirements for that. So this doesn't update, so it should be probably 3 hours, but it updates every couple days to my knowledge. And then, so I'm not even close to monetization. So I'm not making anything off of you guys money-wise. I'm not being compensated. I can look at my channel layout, how I brand, so you have my little profile picture in the corner of my videos, basic info, my Twitter is linked here, audio library, so some free copyrighted music, and that's about it. Those are my YouTube analytics for those who are curious. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting what I can see as a creator on my end and how videos do. If you have any reaction requests, as always, leave them in the comments down below. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye!